loves company, is free of speech, sings, plays, and dances well. Where virtue is, these are more virtuous. Nor for my own weak merits will I draw the smallest fear or doubt or revolt. For she had eyes. She chose me. No, Iago. I'll see before I doubt. And when I doubt, prove. And on the proof, there is no more but this. Away at once with love or jealousy.
I am glad of it. I speak not yet of proof. Observe your wife. Look, observe her well, Cassio. Were I just, not jealous nor secure, I would not let your free and noble nature out of self-bounty be abused. Look to it.
Dost thou say so?
Well, she did deceive her father, marrying you. And when she seemed to shaken for your looks, she loved them most.
And so she did.
Why go to then? She that's so young could do such a seeming to seal her father's eyes up close as oak. He thought 'twas witchcraft. But I am much to blame. I humbly do beseech you of your pardon for too much loving you.
I am bound to thee forever.
But I do see you're moved.
No, not much moved. I do not think but Desdemona's honest.
Long live she so, and long live you to think so.
Farewell, farewell. If more thou dost perceive, let me know more. Set on thy wife to observe. Leave me, Iago.
My lord, I take my leave.
Why did I marry? This honest creature doubtless sees and knows more, much more than he unfolds.
My lord, I would I might entreat your honor to scan this thing no further. Leave it to time. Though, it befit that Cassio have his place. For sure, he fills it up with great ability. Yet, if you please to hold him off for a while, you shall perceive him and his means. Note, if your lady strains his entertainment with any strong or vehement importunity, much will be seen in that. But in the meantime, let me be thought too busy in my fears. For worthy cause I have to fear I am, and hold her free I do beseech your honor.
Fear not my government.
I once more take my leave.
This fellow's of exceeding honesty, and knows of all qualities with the learned spirit of human dealings. O cursed marriage, in which we can call these delicate creatures ours and not their appetites. Desdemona comes. If she be false, oh then heaven mocks itself. I'll not believe it.
How now, my dear Othello? Your dinner and the generous silence by you invited do attend your presence.
I am to blame.
Why do you speak so faintly? Are you not well?
I have a pain upon my forehead here.
Faith, 'tis with watching, 'twill away again. Let me but find it hard, and within the hour it will be well.
Your napkin is too little. Let it alone. Come, I'll go in with you.
I'm very sorry that you're not well.
Action, right? So we're going to focus on verbs. We're going to focus on two things primarily today. We're going to focus on objectives and tactics. The objective is, what do I want? Or, what do I want my scene partner to do? Plan. Tactic is, how do I get what I want? How do I get my objective? So, let's do a little exercise. Ready?
Why?
I don't know. Shakespeare just didn't seem that interesting at first, but the story itself is interesting, but I guess the language is kind of hard to get through.
I don't know. I always felt like the words are really hard to understand, and it just kind of gets lost for me, so then I get frustrated and I don't really enjoy it, but I enjoyed this.
When we started paraphrasing the lines, like when we started to go through what it means, so yeah.
No, I think that just made it really easy to understand with like the language and all that.
Desdemona drops her handkerchief and Emilia picks it up, and then her and Iago have a conversation about the handkerchief and what he was going to do with it. And then
jealousy and betrayal destroy friendship.
So it's like a normal high school, and then Othello is a varsity soccer captain, and then Desdemona and Emilia are the cheerleaders, and then it's called the Cypress High School, Cypress High. Yeah.
This time.
Yes.
You all did a monologue.
Oh, we did monologue.
I am glad I have found this napkin. This was her first remembrance from the war. My wayward husband hath me 100 times wooed me to steal it. But she still loves the token. For I conjured her she should ever keep it, that she reserves it about her to kiss and talk to. I'll have the work taken out and give it to Iago. What he will do with it, heaven knows not I. Nothing but to please his fantasy.
How now, when you're in Rome?
Do not you chide. I have a thing for you.
I think for me, it is a common thing.
Ha!
To have a foolish wife.
Oh, is that all? And what will you give me now for that same handkerchief?
What handkerchief?
What handkerchief? Why, that the Moor first gave to Desdemona, that which so often you did bid me to steal.
Has stolen it from her?
No. Fame. She let it drop by negligence, and to the advantage I, being there, took it up. Look, here it is.
A good wench? Give it to me.
And what will you do with it? They've been so earnest to have me filch it.
Why was that to you?
If it not be for the purpose of import, give it me again. Or lady shall run mad when she shall lack it.
Be not known to have use for it. Go, leave me. I wait on Cassio's lodging, lose his napkin, trifles light as air until a jealous confirmation is strong, as proves holy writ. This may do something. The war already changed my poison. Look, where he comes.
Haha, false to me.
Well, how now, General? No more of that.
Avaunt, be gone, thou set me on the rack. I swear it's better to be much abused than to know it a little.
How now, my lord?
What sense had I ever stolen hours of lust? I saw it not, thought it not, it harmed not me. I slept the next night well, was free and merry. I found not Cassio's kisses on her lips.
I'm sorry to hear this.
I've been happy for General Camp pioneers, and all I've tasted are sweet body, so I had nothing known. I would now forever farewell the tranquil mind, farewell the tent.
Is it possible, my lord?
Villain, be sure thou prove my love a whore. Be sure of it. Bring me the ocular proof. Or by the worth of man's eternal soul, thou hast been better to be born a dog than answer my awakened wrath.
Is it come to this?
Make me see it, or at least so prove it. Let the probation bear nor hinge, nor a loop, saying a doubt upon or woe upon thy life.
Oh, grace, oh, heaven forgive me. God be with you. Take my office, O wretched fool that lives to make thine honesty advice. I see, sir, you eat no passion. I do repent me that I put it to you. You would be satisfied?
Would? Nay, I will.
It may, but how? How satisfied, my lord? Would you, the supervisor, grossly gape one beholder tall?
Death and damnation, oh! Give me a living reason, Jesus Lord.
Have you not sometimes seen a handkerchief spotted with strawberries in Roxanne?
I gave her such a one. It was my first gift.
Such a handkerchief that I today see Cassio wipe his beard with.
Fit me that.
If he be that or any that was hers, speaking in terms of the other proofs.
Oh, that the slave had 40,000 lives, one is too poor, too weak for my revenge. Now do I see 'tis true. Look here, Iago. All my fond love, thus do I blow to heaven. 'Tis gone. Arise, black rage, my will self.
You not the love that a crown heart of tears to hate. Swell bosom with thy prophecies of aspects tongue.
Yet be content.
Oh, blood, blood, blood!
Things that say your mind press me change.
Never, Iago. Now, by yon marble of heaven and the due reverence of a sacred vow, I here engage my words.
Do not rise yet. Witness you ever bring lights above, you elements of compass round about. Witness here that Iago doesn't give up. The execution of his wet hand's heart to wrong Othello's service, and to obey shall be meat and remorse, what bloody business ever.
I greet thy love and will upon the instant put thee to it. Within these 3 days, let me hear thee say that Cassio is not alive.
My friend is dead to send your request, but let her live.
Damn her, lewd minx, so damn her! Come, go with me apart to furnish me with some swift means of death for the fair devil. Now, art thou my lieutenant?
I'm your own forever.
Now think about what would be annoying. What would be annoying if maybe if you were in pain, if you had contractions, right?
Well, if I
She
started
doesn't want to
screaming.
listen to all that.
Yeah,
Try it.
Can I please have that seat? Calm down, Philip.
You got it, you got it.
I was over it already.
Why?
Because I know Shakespeare is like a different way of talking, and I just knew it was gonna be too much.
Yeah, it was, when we broke it down, and we had to go. We went to different groups, and she gave us 2 phrases to say, and we both had to like be over dramatic with it the best we can, and it was awesome.
And I also like the session when she made us put the words in our own words, and then she made us act basically the words out, and it made me understand more. That's why.
Othello finds out that Desdemona doesn't have his handkerchief, and he gets angry over the fact.
Our theme statement was jealousy shows people make true characters, and it reveals idiocy.
So our concept was basically a high school, because we thought that in high school it's a lot of different types of people, different emotions, different ideas, and a lot. So, and we figured that people would get jealous and their true colors would show about each other.
Where did I lose thy handkerchief, Amelia?
I know not, madam.
Believe me, I'd rather have lost my purse full of crusaders than but my noble Moor. Is true of mine are made of no such baseness. As jealous creatures are, it were enough to put him to ill think.
Is he not jealous?
Who, he? The son when he was born drew all such baseness from him.
Look, where he comes.
I will not leave till Cassio will be called to him. How is it with you, my lord?
Well, my good lady. Oh, hardness to dissemble. How do you, Desdemona?
Well, my good lord.
Give me your hand. This hand here is moist, my lady.
It yet has felt no age nor known no sorrow.
This argues fruitfulness and liberal heart. Hot, hot, and moist. This hand of yours requires a sequester from liberty, fasting, and prayer. Much castigation exercised devout. For here's a young and sweaty devil here that commonly rebels. 'Tis the good hand, a frank one.
You may indeed say so, for it was that hand that gave away my heart.
A liberal hand, the heart of an old gave hand, but our new heraldry is hands, not hearts.
Come now, I cannot speak of this, your promise.
What promise, Chuck?
I bid to send Cassio come speak with you.
I have a salt and sorry room. Offends me. Lend me that handkerchief.
Here, my lord.
That's what y'all gave me?
I have it not about me.
Not.
No, indeed, my lord.
That's at fault. That handkerchief, the Egyptian to my mother gave. She was a charmer and come must read the thoughts of people. She told her why she kept it. It would make her amiable and subdue my father entirely to her love. But if she lost it or made gift of it, my father's eyes shall hold her low and his spirit shall hunt after new fancies. She, dying, gave it me and bid me, when my fate would have me wife, to give it her. I did so and take heed on it. Make it a darling like your precious eye. To lose it or give it away, research petition as nothing else could match.
It's possible.
'Tis true, there's magic in the web of it.
Indeed, it's true.
Is it gone? Is it lost? Speak, is it out of the way?
Heaven bless us.
Say you?
I said it's not lost, but what if it were?
How?
I said it's not lost.
Fetch it, let me see it. Why so I can, sir? If I were not now, this is a trick to put me from my suit. Pray you, let Cassio be received again. Fetch me the handkerchief. My mind misgives. Come, never meet a more sufficient man. The handkerchief. Pray you, talk me to Cassio. The handkerchief.
The man that all this time has founded his good fortunes on your love, share danger with you.
The handkerchief.
And so you are to blame.
Away.
Is not this man jealous?
I never saw it before. Sure, there's some wonder in this handkerchief. I'm most unhappy in the loss of it.
Tis not a year or two shows us a man. They are all but stomachs, and we are all but food. To eat us hungrily and when they are full. They'll belch us. Look you, Cassio, my husband.
There is no other way. 'Tis she must do it. And lo, the happiness, going in between.
Hey now, Cassio, what's the news with you?
Madam, my former suit, I beseech you, by your virtuous means I may again exist and be a member of his love, whom I with all the office of my heart entirely honor, I would not be delayed.
Alas, my gentle Cassio, my avocation is not known unto him. My Lord is not my Lord, nor should I know him. When he in favor, as human altered, so help me every spirit sanctified. As I have spoken for all my best, and stood in the blank of his displeasure. What I can do, I will, and more I will. Then for myself, I dare let that suffice you.
Is my Lord angry?
You went hence but now, and certainly in shame and quietness.
I will go meet him. There's matters in the need if he be angry.
I prithee do so. Something sure stay either from Venice or some unhatched practice made demonstrable here in Cyprus to him, have puddled his clear spirit. And in such cases, man's nature wrangle with inferior things, though the great ones are the object.
Pray heaven if these state matters as you think, and no perception or jealous toy concerning you.
Alas today, I never gave him cause.
But jealous souls do not be anxious of. They are not ever jealous for a cause, but jealous for they are jealous. Sister Master, he got upon himself going on himself.
Heaven keep that monster from Othello's mind.
Lady, amen.
I will go seek him. Cassio, walk here about. If I find him fit, I will move your suit and seek to effect this in my uttermost.
I humbly thank your ladyship.
Are you not well? Hey, okay, good. What do we think this tactic is? To care for. To care? What else?
I like acting, so I was sort of excited, but I was a little unsure because I didn't know anything about Othello, so that was an adventure for me.
I was not excited at all. I was quite surprised because it's an older form of English, so I was like, I'm not gonna understand anything, so I was a bit worried.
Okay.
For me, it was after we had the design project all done, because getting the design project ready, I was a little bit of a jumble. It was didn't feel very smooth to me. But then once we actually got assigned roles and we knew exactly what we needed to focus on, it felt like that was more clear and I was more ready to go. In this scene, Iago has put the handkerchief in Cassio's chamber, and he takes the handkerchief and he gives it to Bianca. Iago has it all set up so that he and Othello are there when Bianca gets mad at Cassio for giving her this handkerchief that she thinks belongs to somebody else, and so.
Our theme statement is jealousy is a seed. Once planted, it will grow out of control.
We picked an office theme as our theme for our scene, and I at least felt that it was a sort of normal setting, a setting that people would be used to. It's not very outlandish, but at the same time we were I think, able to represent jealousy so that it stood out among all these other normal components of life, and that helped jealousy stand out more in our scene.
See you, friend Cassio.
What make you from home? How is it with you, my most fair Bianca? If faith, sweet love, I was coming to your house.
And I was going to your lodging. Would keep a week away.
Pardon me. I have this while leaden thoughts been pressed, but I shall, in a more continuate time, strike off this score of absence. Sweet, take this.
Oh, Cassio, whence came this? 'Tis some token from a newer friend. To the felt absence, now I feel a clause. Whence came this? Well,
Go to, woman. Throw your vile guesses to the devil's teeth, from whence you have them. You are jealous now that this is from some mistress, some remembrance. No, in good troth.
whose is it?
I know not, sweet. I found it in my chamber. Take it and do it and leave me for this time.
Leave you? Wherefore?
I do attend here on the general, but I'll see you soon.
'Tis very good.
By heaven, I would most gladly have forgotten it. Thou saidest he had my handkerchief? That's not so good now. Hath said anything else?
He hath, my lord, but be you well assured, no more than he'll unswear.
What hath he said?
Faith, that he did, I know, not what he did.
What? What?
Lie.
Lie with her?
With her, honor, what you will.
Lie with her? My honor? Oh, devil. Did he confess it?
Good sir, be a man. Think that every bearded fellow that's but yoke may draw with you. There's millions now alive that nightly lie in those unpurpled beds which they there swear peculiar. Your case is better. Oh, 'tis the spite of hell, the fiend's arch mock, and slip a wanton insecure clutch, and to suppose her chaste, no. Let me know, and knowing what I am, I know what she shall be. Oh, thou art wise. 'Tis certain. Stand you, a while apart, confine yourself but in a patient list. Cassio comes hither. Do but encave yourself. Mark the fleers, the gibes, the notable scorns that dwell in every region of his face. For I will make him tell the tale anew. Where, how oft, how long ago, and when he is again to cope your wife. I say but mark this gesture, will you withdraw? Now I'll question Cassio Bianca, a housewife that by selling her desires buys herself bread and clothes. This is a creature that dotes on Cassio. As he shall smile, a fellow shall go mad, and a fellow's unbookish jealousy must construe poor Cassio's light gestures quite in the wrong. How do you now, Lieutenant? The worse, sir, that you give me the addiction whose want even kills me. Oh, plied Desdemona well, you sure aren't. But if this case lie in Bianca's power, how quickly should you speed? Alas, poor rogue, I think a face she loves me. She gives it out that you shall marry her. Do you intend it?
Look how he laughs already.
I marry her? What? A customer? Prithee, bear some charity to my wit. Do not think it so unwholesome.
So the laugh that win.
Faith, the cry goes out that you shall marry her. Prithee, say true. I'm a very villain else. This is the monkey's own giving out. She's persuaded I will marry her out of her own love and flattery, not out of my promise.
Now he denies it faintly?
She was here, even now. She haunts me in every place. Look, where she comes.
Let the devil and his damn haunt you. What do you mean by the same handkerchief you gave me even now? A likely piece of work you should find it in your chamber and not know who left it there. This is some minx's token. There, give it your hobby horse. Wheresoever you had it.
How now, my sweets? How now? How now? After them, after them. Faith, I must. They'll rail in the street, else. Go to, say no more.
How shall I murder Iago?
Did you perceive how he laughed at his vice?
Oh, Iago.
And did you see the handkerchief?
Was that mine?
Yours by his hand, and to see how he prizes the foolish woman your wife, she hath given it him, and he hath given his whore.
Let him have 9 years of killing. Let her be damned. Let her rot. Let her perish tonight.
Nay, that is not your way.
Oh, was mine officer?
'Tis fouler.
Give me some poison, Iago. I will not expostulate with her, lest her body, her beauty, unprovide my mind again. This night, Iago.
Do it not with poison, strangler, even in the bed which she hath contaminated.
Good, good. The justice of it pleases me.
And for Cassio, let me be his undertaker, for you should have borne by midnight.
Excellent. Good.
So we were talking about objectives and tactics. So the objective is your goal. It's what you want out of that scene. And the tactic is the way that you get it. And the example that I used was, Mom, I want to go to the mall, right? Now, if I really want to go to the mall, I'm going to say, please, 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 can you take me to the mall? What am I doing right now?
I was kind of scared of the language. Like, I thought it was going to be very hard.
I've heard Shakespeare plays before and I've never really understood some of the things he's talking about.
Yeah, Shakespeare is hard to understand and it's sometimes really boring. Like you started reading and we started working on it and like you began to understand what was happening more. Yeah.
She started connecting it to things that are more relevant today, and that's when I really started to understand it.
Yeah. Othello starts to confront like Emilia about what's happening between Desdemona, then he confronts Desdemona. Yeah.
And Iago comes in to try and comfort Desdemona. Yeah.
Power corrupts people.
The design was Star Wars themed, and so basically Othello comes from a desert planet, Tatooine, and she works for the rebel